Straight to a Fox News alert. A car slams into the presidential motorcade just feet away from President Biden.
Meanwhile, Peter Doocy has been tracking the story overnight and joins us with details. Peter.
So President Biden's walking out of his campaign headquarters in Wilmington at about 8 o'clock last night. Somebody shouted a question to him about why he's losing to Trump in polls. He shouted back that the person is reading the wrong polls, and then he froze, along with most of his Secret Service detail, at the sound of a car crashing. We have video of it, and you will see the sound of the crash, and then they very urgently but delicately get the president into his armored car. You never see anything like that. The Secret Service says a Secret Service vehicle securing the president's motorcade route was struck by another vehicle in Wilmington, Delaware. There was no protective interest associated with this event, and the president's motorcade departed without incident. The Secret Service was on hand as the president was dining with campaign staff. They quickly swarmed the sedan that crashed, hands on their guns, and the driver appeared to comply with at least some of the commands. You can see here he's got his hands up. The Wilmington, Delaware PD is telling us the Wilmington Police Department is investigating the motor vehicle collision, which did not result in any injuries. Investigators are also working to determine if impairment was a factor. And the number one way that the Secret Service will protect the president is by controlling who can get close to him. They typically work with local police to keep pedestrians and cars pretty far back, and they rely on locals to fly overhead, making sure the route is clear for him. It's unclear if heavy rain in the area last night changed the standard operating procedures, but that is way too close for comfort for the Secret Service. Back to you.
Yeah, and generally, just a word to motorists, don't hit part of a presidential motorcade or you're going to be in big trouble. Peter, you just said the president came out, he was talking to the reporters, he answered a question about Trump losing to, or rather, Trump beating Biden, and he said, you're reading the wrong polls. That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I looked it up. He said basically the same thing to me on November 9th, and this morning the Washington Post is reporting that the day of the turkey pardoning, President Biden went down for that event. They do it every year, and then he went up to the residence with his top aides and complained to them that his polls are unacceptably low. He thinks the economy is doing better than is reflected in the public sentiment, and he wants his team to fix it.
Well, yeah, I read the same thing, and it said maybe a shift in strategy. Is there any chance, given the fact that he is so underwater in the polls, that they might actually fire somebody on Team Biden?
They don't really fire anybody on Team Biden. Look at the cabinet. It's basically everybody that has been in place since the beginning. And they generally do put out the word around now to top staff, either leave the White House so we can replace you, or to stay for the rest of this term. And so if tradition holds, basically everybody that's in a top role right now would be here.
Yeah, that's right. And I know you had a lot of interactions with Jen Psaki way back when she was the press secretary, and she was on TV this weekend talking about Hunter Biden and saying everybody in the White House right now is telling Hunter Biden, at least in their head, saying, please stop talking, because what you're doing right now with the press conference is hurting the president.
Well, they want to have control over the Biden world message, and they do not have control over what Hunter and his lawyers are saying, because Hunter does not work for the U.S. government.
I noticed that. Thanks, Peter. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.